Okay, hold on. La, 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 la.
Love. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of KP's Lunar Lounge. My name is Slava KP, and right next to me is ItsDaveTV. Hi, Dave. How are you?
I am great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. How does it feel being forced onto my podcast today?
It feels great. Look, Slavic and I have been friends for, gosh, dude, like a couple
Forever.
of years now.
hmm
3 years,
We've
something like
known each
that.
other, like, we even met IRL.
That is correct. Good old GCX.
We love JCX.
Correct.
For anyone who might not know you yet, who is ItsDaveTV in your own words?
Oh gosh. So I'll just do like the regular intro. If you don't know me, my name's Dave. I cover variety gaming. I started out in Destiny 2 for the longest time. We branched out about a year and a half ago, and it's been great. Outside of that, I like covering anime content as well. And if you like tech, as you could see, the entire setup just has a bunch of stuff in it. I have a keyboard wall as well. So I cover all that content. I basically make stuff that I like, and some people like it too.
You're my favorite technical support guy.
True.
Dude, anytime I have a
Not
PC
only
issue,
were
I
we
literally
trying
go
to fix
straight to
something right
you.
before this. Yeah.
I literally go straight to you. Like, if you're my emergency contact.
Dave, OBS is not working.
I remember I was
Google's
like
not helping.
sobbing, but I just needed to restart my router, that's all. What inspired you to start making content?
So it was around after 2016. I was lucky enough to intern at a recording studio in Hollywood because that was my major, music production, which I don't do any of that now.
I didn't even know
But
that.
I think just after that experience, at the time I was in college, like everyone's watching YouTube videos, there's creators. Like I was playing Destiny 2 still at the time, still addicted while I was in college.
hmm
Definitely did not skip class for some of those opening days and raids and whatnot. Mhm.
Gulp.
Um, and so I think after that experience, I just wanted to start making content. And that was around when Rise of Iron dropped.
hmm
So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna dive into it. And boy, let me tell you, the content was not great. But I think that's for a majority of people as well. Like I literally had my MacBook with the OG external capture card from Elgato
hmm
and my Xbox One. And that's literally it. And occasionally we stream on Mixer, but that's kind of like my
That was a
my
setup.
startup. But like
That was a big setup back then. Like everybody had
the
that.
OG.
The OG
But
setup.
I just got inspired to maybe at the time I wasn't like thinking I want to work for myself, but just watching other creators at the time, especially like gaming creators, I was like, dang, I kind of want to like dive into this. It wasn't like anything like, oh my gosh, I feel like I need to put my opinion out there in the world. I just wanted to see if I could go for it. And there's definitely been some highs and lows during that as well. And we could talk about probably my past couple of years situation later. But inspire wise, there's a lot of great creators, especially in Destiny community. Across, my name is Bife. Houndish at the time was a big influence because it was a lot of the weekly reset stuff for Destiny 1. Because Tuesday you had Tuesday reset, Wednesday you
hmm
had Gunsmith reset, Friday was Zur, and on top of like that weekly reset, it was like, oh, here's a like the raid of the week, Nightfall, all that great stuff. So there's probably way more creators in there that inspire me that weren't even in Destiny 2, but it's just something I wanted to try. And now we're here.
hmm I remember when you went full time.
Yeah. That was great. Like cuz after college, it it gave you another opportunity to spend more time making content, but then also at the same time you need to find a job to,
A
make
job.
income. We all have to live, right?
Yeah.
And in 2019 I got my full-time job and I was like, "Yes, okay, so I can do this." And my job was great. So basically what I did is what I do now. Is
hmm
we record and stream, but it was for banking clients like Citibank, Bank of America.
hmm
So we had our own like specific stream and that would go out to a specific website that only certain people could log into. But basically it was streaming, editing, and recording for those. It started off with audio only. Then we went full-time video over 4 years. And the good thing with that was we wouldn't be busy every single day, or I could get a lot of my work done within the first couple hours of the day.
hmm
And so then I could work on content on my laptop. Eventually, I upgraded myself to a mini gaming PC to have at work. My boss is like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh, this is just a personal thing to have here so I can, yeah, have some stuff run from the cloud and, work a little faster." Not me
Cool.
playing Destiny 2 at work. Actually solo Grasp of Avarice, solo flossed it at work one day. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm, like, sitting there at the chair, like, looking over and make sure my boss isn't coming in. I'm like, "What?" It was
Mhm.
great. Um, but yeah, so it's almost been will it be 3 years? No, it'll I'm trying to remember when I got let go.
Mm.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
believe it
think
was 2023.
yeah. So
2022 going into
so
2023.
yeah, April 2026 will be 3 years without a full-time job, and let me
Mhm.
tell you, I have not worked harder, like, in my damn life than than I have these past 3 years. I've worked so much harder than at my full-time job, and, um, I was making money at the time, with YouTube as well, and it's not like it was a crazy part of my income, but, um, doing what I do now, I feel like I've gotten kind of into a flow of things, and I love it. I love
Mhm.
content, even though it's very stressful at times and the sleep schedule is chalked, as we know.
It stays chalked. I've never met a content creator who had a set sleep schedule. Actually, one,
Yeah.
one. Because dude, this guy's nuts. But only one person. Was there a moment where content creation clicked for you? Like it was like, oh wait, this might actually work. Like something flipped a switch in you.
Oh, I think when I actually took TikTok seriously is when
Hmm.
I like, it actually kinda clicked for me because, at the time, everyone just kinda did, like, the meme videos, the dances, the transition videos, like, that was years ago.
Hmm.
But then at one point, I was like, "You know what?" And this is kinda at the same time that I was like, it's probably like a couple of years after I really fully started getting into anime, and I'm like, "You know what? Why don't I just do, like, anime content as well?" So that was, like, the start of, like, all the anime reaction channels as well because things
Hmm.
like YouTube have such strict copyright laws, and the video has like, the clips themselves for a full video had to be, like, under 30 seconds. If you do YouTube Shorts, it has to be under a minute, and
Not
I was like, "You
anymore.
know what?" Yeah, well, no, the clip themselves on TikTok
Oh
has to be under a
right.
minute because of copyright. It's really weird. So, like, when I go to edit it, it has to be 3 minutes long for, like, under 3 minutes for TikTok, but then,
Hmm.
um, like, less than a minute for, YouTube Shorts. So, that's a whole interesting process, but, um, this was you know, trying to think, what year was that? I don't know. Basically, at some point, whenever I took TikTok seriously, that's really when it kinda clicked for me, and being able to make the long form content and short form content across the board. I was like, "You know what? We can actually make this a viable stream of income." Granted, like, those first, like, year or 2, I was still, like, working my full-time job
Hmm.
and streaming on top of that as well. Not every day, but 3 or 4 times a week. So, this was probably, like, in 2022, 2023 is when I was like, "Oh, damn, we can actually, like, make some money with this."
Make bags. Bands, even.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
What mistake did you make early on that still haunts you in regards to content creation?
What mistake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that I didn't start earlier. 100% that I didn't start earlier. If I was actually, like, big brain, I would've started it I probably could've started in college at the same time that I did, like, 2016, but if I wish I would've taken it a lot more seriously at first in regards to maybe not just, pumping out content, like, quantity, but also quality as well. Because I was really recording stuff on, like, an Apple headphones thing and, like, putting that through a filter to make sure, like, all the background noise and whatnot was out, so it wasn't, like, the highest quality thing, but, like, I wish I would've taken it more seriously, than I did. Which I think that's probably every creator's regret. It's like you kinda start off doing it for fun, which I still do a lot of it for fun. I really enjoy everything that I do. But at some point, especially when you're full-time, like, reality kicks in. You have to be like, "How am I supposed to, you know, basically fund whatever I'm doing now on top of whatever's gonna be happening in the future?" Like, especially when you have a family and kids and whatnot as well, you have to think about that stuff too. So,
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would've taken it a lot more seriously early on. There wasn't really any crazy missed opportunities, I don't think off the top of my head. But I'm very blessed with the current opportunities that I do have, like especially with like the Destiny creator stuff, like being able to have that stuff at GCX as well, getting to meet the dev team there. That was a really cool experience. Rooftop bar, great time. Everyone's chill, we're relaxed.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
and that's just one thing, but, I had the opportunity to go out to China. Oh, this was, like, during the summer. I had to turn it down because I had other stuff, and I was like, "I don't know if going there right now is the best time." So, um, but any missed opportunities or anything that I regret like that? Not really. I just wish I would've, like, taken it a lot more seriously, early on.
Mm. Have you ever been close to quitting? And what pushed you to keep going?
I don't I don't think I've been close to quitting.
I know
There's
you
been
crashed
times
out a
where
lot.
yeah, like I quitting my job for sure. But quitting content, I don't think it's really been anywhere in the forefront of my mind. I think it's for me, like since I do it full time now, there's kind of the do I quit streaming and just strictly do content full time? Because as much as I love streaming, I love my community, I love my audience. Y'all are great.
I love
But
pulling up.
sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Dang, I just did this for, like, 6 hours." Like, I can get a couple clips out of stream and, I
Mhm.
try to be productive while I'm on stream as well. But, um, quitting content, has not been the forefront of my mind at all. I'm still
You love this.
yeah, I do. I love it so much, even though it's probably super detrimental to my health at the current rate. I tell everybody, I'm like, "Don't do everything that I do, like, like, stick to one thing."
You
Like, a
cover
lot
like
of the
so many games.
like the Destiny stuff, I'm just like, look, if you're a Destiny creator, like stick with Destiny. Like, unless like you're kind of like, on the fence about just like doing it full time, then
Mhm.
like pick up other games. There's a lot of great games. But yeah, I love variety as well. Um, but quitting, no, no, no. No, no, no.
Not my
Not
It's Dave
happening anytime soon.
TV.
Probably. You're going to see my face on the internet still, unfortunately. So
Mhm. Is it really the internet if It's Dave TV isn't on there? Underscore.
exactly, bro. If I'm not the top Google search for whatever thing I'm trying to do in whatever game I'm doing, I'm losing. I'm
What
getting
is
rage baited by Google search.
what is one dream project you're scared to start?
Like, in regards to content?
Anything, but content, sure.
Oh, man. I wanna move. Okay, that's and to me, that's a project because behind me, I have panels, I have the light, 2 PCs, this entire thing, and around there in that room, there's more crap. Um,
I didn't even know there was a room
yeah,
there.
yeah. Um,
Your big head always blocks it.
yep. But, moving would be a big project. I'd love to move, but does rent is just terrible everywhere. Um,
Don't I
in
know it?
regards to content, I've been working on like a playthroughs channel, and I've been moving some of my playthroughs that are on my main channel over there, and I wanna make that, um, a little more I wanna be able to dedicate more time to that as well, um, 'cause I love achievement hunting. Like, I realized it recently that, like, damn, I like playing other games. This is probably, like, the past year. I played Destiny full time for probably since its inception. I literally played no other games. Um, but I realized this was probably when Liza P came out a couple of years ago,
Mhm.
and I started my playthrough of that, and as rage-inducing as that game is at first, not only did I run it back to 100% it because it was free on Game Pass, I got it on Steam for a discount and ran it back again. Got 100%. I still need to do the DLC though. But I
Run
think
it back.
maybe at that time, and this was also when Destiny was slow as well, around last year, like right after Final Shape, W campaign, W cinematics, W raid,
Cinema.
but Echoes was really slow.
Mhm.
And I was like, dang, I really want to play something else. And at the same time, it was Wuthering Waves came out, gotcha game, never really posted any gotcha content, but I started to get into that game as well because it has Souls like mechanics of blocking and dodging. And then also Zone Zone Zero came out like shortly after that. And I just checked it out on a whim to see what's up. And I'm like, dang, this game's actually quite good. Um, and so that kind of started like the branch of my content. But I know I'm kind of like ranting right now. But in regards to projects, I mean, in my head at the time, anything outside of Destiny 2 was a project.
Mm.
Anything, because like I was doing build like a bunch of build videos. That's my main thing with Destiny is like whenever a new season comes out, we get the new artifact perks. I'm like, ooh, what can work with this to make a very interesting build?
Mhm.
And right now with Renegades, we have like some cool stuff too, but I need to fully unlock that artifact before I do anything because your boy wants to be viable and have practical footage for those videos.
Mhm.
Um,
Side
but
note
outside of big
though, side note though, you've actually been a huge inspiration for me to start build videos because I loved how you did your stuff, and I took a page out of your book. But I still
I'm a very
ask you,
technical guy,
I
so
still
like, I
ask
don't
you for
recommend
help.
everyone. Yeah, I'm a very technical person.
Mhm.
Like with my videos, I don't do like damage number breakdowns or anything like that. But
Mhm.
in terms of mechanics with builds, I'm like, this is why this works with and this, and why you can wipe out an entire room with like one ability or whatever. Um, but I'm happy to be able to provide a little bit of inspiration, and you could take that and then turn it into your own little thing there as well.
Mhm.
Um, but in terms of projects, I wish I had more time to play more games so I could post more like achievement hunting videos and playthroughs, man. Because damn, there are a lot of games out there, and there's a lot of games out there that I don't even stream or make content on that I just really like playing. Like I haven't made content on Cyberpunk 2077. Granted, there hasn't been anything crazy. There's been a couple updates, but damn, I love that game so much. I can't wait for Cyberpunk 2. That's gonna be a project when that game comes out. Oh boy,
Peep the
that's
edge
gonna be great.
runners in the background. I literally
I
made
got
sure to keep that while I was cropping your webcam.
dude, and probably at the time too, that's like a little bit of what inspired me to like go back to your other questions. Like I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners at the time when it came out in
Mhm.
oh late 2022, like oh July August, and I watched that 10 episodes by the way on Netflix. Recommend everybody watch it. It's a very great anime. And after watching that, it inspired me to like actually download and play Cyberpunk. It was on sale at the time, which if it's on sale and you see that and Phantom Liberty on sale, highly recommend adding that to your library. The game is great. But it was cool to like see the aspects that were in the show implemented like from the game. Like, and then at the time they had the Edge Runners update. And so things from the anime showed up in the game as well. And that was so fun too. I just wish I had more time. That's probably like I wish
Don't
I
we
had more
all?
time, or I wish I never had to sleep. That would be my two big ones. It's like if this could, if you could have something in the world you wish you had more of, or whatever, to help you with content. I'm like either I never had to sleep, like if I wanted to take a nap, sure, but if I never had to sleep, please. And the second one being just more time in the day, man.
Is there a new game or expansion you're excited to cover soon?
Yeah. So let's just go ahead and pull up the Steam list real quick. So, first up on the list that I've gotten on the closed beta test for is Ark Knight's Enfield. Yes, it's a gotcha, whatever. But if you like open world and Factorio and team gameplay, you basically
Mhm.
have your entire team out, jump in the ops. It's great. I've been addicted to that beta. Soulframe is made by the creators of Warframe, and Soulframe is kind of their take on like what a Souls like is. And they just had their Founder Edition stuff come out, and I've been playing on the preludes since like 4 or 5 or something like that. So I got in to play it a little bit early, and every month or so they're like, "Oh, hey, we're adding this into the game
Mhm.
for like the beta test stuff or whatever." So Soulframe is going to be a very fun one to cover. Marathon, boy, I know like we're kind of in the Destiny 2 dumps right now. It's so unfortunate. I'm just saying, like Renegades is great. I
Mhm.
can't really. I have some complaints about Renegades, but I could say that for a whole other thing. But Marathon, I got to play the open alpha at the time when we could stream it and everything.
Mhm.
And the one thing I always say that I gotta give Bungie is that the gunplay and running around and the mechanics of that have always just felt phenomenal.
Mhm.
And even though I don't like extraction shooters that much, Marathon was, even though I get rage baited by other players in that game, boy, does that game, you're like, you get all the stuff you need, you're about to extract, boom, you're dead. Nah. Anyway,
I may or may not have
Marathon,
seen a couple clips of that.
I hid in a crate for 30 seconds waiting for this team to leave. It worked,
Mhm.
but I was I was scared. Help. Let's see. There's a game coming out by Ubisoft. It's a roguelike called Morbid Metal. It has early access on Steam right now, but that game was really neat to play. I'm trying to think if there's some other games. There's probably some other games I could think of if I had more time to look it up. But in all honesty, I already have a million games in my Steam library backlog that I need to play anyway, and
Mhm.
also a bunch of games on my wish list that I need to get so I can play them, like Dispatch, like Arc Raiders, like Elden Ring and Night Rain, like any of the Dark Souls games, Stellar Blade, the God of War series,
So many.
The Star Wars Jedi series. Let's see. I need to play the Witcher series as well because I have that. I don't have the DLCs for 3, but I need to do that. The Hollow Knight series. I have those games. I have Hollow Knight and Silksong. Haven't touched them yet. Like I said, I wish I had more freaking time, man. Where's
Crush
the
out,
camera?
crush out.
like, uh, like I wake up and the first thing I do is like, what do I got to do today, man? And it's me sitting in this chair playing Premiere Pro, editing my butt off.
So we talked
But
about
yeah,
Destiny a
there's
lot. We talked about
mhm,
Destiny a lot early on, and I have a few questions about Destiny.
mhm.
Um how did you originally get into Destiny, and what keeps you coming back?
Oh, man. Maybe it's just, like, the abusive ex-girlfriend you can't get over or something like that, but I so originally, when it came out in 2014, I didn't play it right off launch. At the time, like, as a big Call of Duty person, because who wasn't?
Mhm.
Um, and I think I just picked it up on a whim. I just wanted to try it. I think this was on, like, the 360, like, Xbox 360, I think, and I just wanted to try it to see what's up, and I think I just got addicted from day one. That's about it. Like, waking up like, once you got to a certain level, you could, like, do your Vault of Glass every week, then Crota came out. Crota campaign, phenomenal. Did that. I remember playing House of Wolves when that came out at a friend's house that was nowhere near close to my house. Like, I probably drove, like, an hour and a half just to download it and play it at my buddy's house,
Mhm.
playing House of Wolves. So, yes, I was addicted to Destiny 2, well, the Destiny franchise at a very, very young age, but I think I just keep coming back because the one thing I will give, the narrative team is that they consistently write good lore, even if stuff has, like, a implication later down the line,
Mhm.
there's always something that ties in with the lore. I even have, like, the Destiny 2, like, Grimoire lore books back there as well. Um, but I feel like they do a good job with the narrative. Like, Renegades, narratively was good. Obviously, we're gonna see what happens with the dungeon when that comes out, here in 6 days.
By the time this comes out, I think we're in the dungeon already.
Yeah. Day 1 is about to be
Oh man,
rough.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I love day ones. I love day ones. I actually like I didn't participate in Desert Perpetual or the Epic Raid. I did not
I didn't
participate
do
in that.
that either.
It's just I was not into that expansion when it came out. What was it? Edge of
Oh,
Fate? I was just
Edge of
not
Fate,
into
yeah.
it. I loved the campaign and I loved the story, but it's just I was not into it. I don't know what happened, but that was around the time I went into Variety. Actually, you
Mhm.
also inspired me to get into Variety. You
Look,
actually
man, like,
inspired me a lot. I'm not gonna lie to
if
you.
if you don't like something, like, that's gonna, like, convert over to how you make content as
Mhm.
well, so, like, that's why I only really make content on stuff that I, like, truly enjoy.
Mhm.
So, just because, Destiny has, like, weekly reset and all that stuff, doesn't mean you have to log on every week, like, you could play the game, enjoy it,
Mhm.
log on, make the videos that you want. If you find a cool build or, like, a cool weapon roll that you wanna show off, yeah, go for it, but after
Right.
that, you know you gotta find something else that you enjoy. Like, I say it I've said it a couple times, but it's not that my love for Destiny has, like, went down. I just think my love for gaming in general has gone up,
Mhm.
right? Because there's so many good games, there's so much good storytelling. Like, I got Expedition 33 recently.
Mhm.
And I need to play. See, that's another game I need to play.
As do
And
I.
I like this. I know the narrative storytelling is great. I know the music's great. Like that's something I really want to dive into.
Mhm,
Like said, since I was talking about like my background in music production, like that's also a big thing too in regards to not only just gaming or anime, but every piece of media that I consume is is the music good and is the sound design itself is good because
mhm,
there are obviously a good amount of anime out there that have just crazy sound design. Like look at Fire Force, for example.
mhm.
That's one. Eminence and Shadow. There's a billion others I could probably mention. I'm not trying to rage bait anybody in the audience, but I'm just
I
saying
do. I'm kidding.
there's 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 a lot of like as long as something sounds good, like you get like the little goosebumps, you
Mhm.
know? It's like, oh yeah. Like watching
Honestly,
Interstellar for the first time,
yeah.
it's like, I don't know what's happening with this black hole, but Hans Zimmerman back here has the orchestra blaring into my eardrums,
Mhm.
make me bring a tear to my eye for some reason.
Oh,
Like,
man. Don't
it's
oh, I know that feeling, I know that feeling.
exactly, dude. Like,
Have you,
it's
like
crazy.
have you ever played Dead or Alive 3?
Mm-mm,
No? Dude,
mm-mm.
it's a fighting game, and I know it's, like, really old, but their cutscenes and, like, the way they did their music and shit, oh my god, that brings a tear in my eye. I
Exactly.
think I was 7 when I played Dead or Alive 3, and I'm telling you, like, the way I felt when I was watching the cutscenes and, listening to the music, like, it's chef's kiss. Like, I don't know. Music is very much needed in video games.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So to flip the question back around to you, I've been
Oh
yapping a
boy.
lot. Um, is there any games in the past that have like, maybe influenced you or just something you enjoyed in gaming and, maybe it might be time to go back to those games, for like a little stream, little video maybe as well? Is
Yes.
there something in there?
So fun fact, I started streaming and I only did Left 4 Dead at the time. And I just did speedruns, and this was the time that I also had a webcam. I It was a brief moment of, a brief period of time, and then I stopped because a lot of people were like being rude to me. They would they
Like
would
in streaming?
yeah, they would actively like go into my chat and say, "You look chopped as hell." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Y'all
We're
have
just trying to
balls."
stream for fun,
Like,
man.
bro, like, dude, I was hurt, and this was like around. I think this was around COVID area too. Like, I just got my new PC, and I just
Mhm.
wanted to feel nostalgic for a little bit. And another game that probably shaped like who I am and probably need to go back to is definitely Halo. All the Halo campaigns,
Mm.
and
I'm about to say you
often,
did like a little bit
yeah,
of like the Halo series there
I
too
did.
for a bit. I'm not sure how far you got though.
Couple years ago, I did it with Beyond. I did a couple campaigns with Beyond. It was
Mhm,
from Halo 1 up until Halo 4, and we actually
mm.
never finished Halo 4. We were just, I guess we were burnt out by it because like we realized that Halo 4 was actually a little bit ass. We no offense, but like it was just
Terrible.
we just, I don't know, we just hated Halo 4, but we liked our favorite one was Reach. We definitely liked Reach.
That's
Halo
definitely
2
a
was
lot of people's
amazing.
favorite for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I actually played Halo Reach again this year with a buddy of mine, Arcane Sword. Um he was like he pressured me to play it with him, and he found out very fast that I really love the gravity hammer. I
Yeah.
absolutely dude, I'm telling you, I absolutely adore the gravity hammer. I don't know what it is, but ever since like Left 4 Dead and like the gravity hammer, like getting introduced to those two weapons, even the energy sword, I
Oh yeah.
always loved weapons that weren't really like, rifles or hand cannons, which is also why I main Glaive now.
Unconventional.
Yeah, 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 it's,
You just
kind
wanna
of,
hit someone with a stick,
mm-hmm,
okay?
mm-hmm.
That's all you really wanna do.
The inner Slav in me, just like, pow. Just
Go
grab one from the
grab a little
bush.
branch from the willow tree.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
It's the Croatian in you.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. The Bosnian part is a lot worse.
It's all terrible. It's just all
Oh,
terrible.
man. My Balkan experience.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
But yeah, I played a bunch of games, and every time I go back to them, it's just always nostalgic, and I always go back to them. The one that I really want to go back to is Left 4 Dead, not Left 4 Dead, Dead or Alive 3, because it was a game, it was a
Mhm.
fighting game, and it was the only fighting game I ever enjoyed and ever loved. And out of the DOA or Dead or Alive series, that was the most amazing game that they ever made. And I will I'm a dude, I'm a Dead or Alive 3 glazer. I don't talk about it often,
I'll
but
die on this hill.
I will. And I actually still have the 360. No, I still have the Xbox Live version of the game.
Mm,
That's how old it is. Um, but the case is a little bit different, and nostalgia, like another like
mhm,
a little memory, I guess. But I had this DVD that was given to me. Um, it was given to me by, I guess, a teacher or a family friend. I can't remember, but I remembered that it was purple. It was a Barney movie, and I was really young. I'm telling you, I was really young when I got into gaming, and like I never really, I guess I didn't really like Barney like that. I never did. I was a Teletubby girl. I was a Teletubby girl, and
sorry, I
so
like Arthur and Cyber Kids,
that's,
okay?
yeah, exactly.
So
And so I kept the DVD case because it was like purple.
mhm.
And I threw away the DVD because I wasn't gonna use it. And so what
Oh
my
my
brother did
god.
was he took the cover art of Left 4 Dead 3. Not Left 4 Dead 3, fuck. Left Dead or Alive 3.
DOA,
Yeah,
yeah.
DOA 3, and he put it in the Barney case, and he put my game in there because he knew how much it meant to me. And so I still have it because, that's the game that really did it for me. And prior to that, where it really began was when I was 4 or 5 years old. It was Super Mario 64
Oh,
and
yeah.
um, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I actually played those two on stream before. There's a little thing on Switch that you can play,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's very nostalgic. I actually plan later on 2026. I have a lot of plans. One of them being is to play a lot of games, a lot of retro games,
I love my
and
retro games.
I really want to 100% Mario 64 because I never in my life 100%ed.
Just, like, beat it.
Yeah, well, I beat it, but I never 100%ed it. And
Is there achievements for that? Or, like
there's no achievement. Like, you just get all these stars. You open
okay, okay, yeah,
doors.
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But
Yeah, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, "Wait a minute."
I really want to I just want to get every single star before I get into the last Bowser, I guess.
Mm.
The final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played Link to the Past in my
Mhm.
24-hour stream when everybody went to bed, and it kept me busy
Mhm.
until everybody harassed me, say, hey, you should probably get off of that and play Phasmophobia instead. And it woke me up a
No!
bit. It woke me up a bit. And that was the time where the diner came out, the new map came
Yeah.
out.
I have
And
that game, and I've never played it.
dude, you'd love it. You'd so love it. Please play with me. This is a formal
It's
invitation.
definitely the ghost.
Formal invitation to play Phasma with me. Also, 1v1 me in Smash Bros? Question mark.
I do have my Switch, I haven't played it in forever. Granted, I was, like, super bored over the summer, so I played Donkey Kong Country 1, which, by the way, like, that game and
Excellent
Super
game.
Mario World were, like, my, like, 2 big ones
Hmm.
that kind of, like, got me addicted to, like, video games. Actually, fun little side note, y'all remember Yu-Gi-Oh, right? The Yu-Gi-Oh
My
cards?
favorite. Do you have a blue eyes?
I have a Blue Eyes Ultimate, I don't have a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh,
It's somewhere in the closet, but I have an OG you probably can't see it, but I have an OG game I'll grab it, actually.
bring
Y'all
it
can see the
over.
sock.
Let me see it. Nice sock action.
My feet are cold, man.
Get a blanket, dude.
But I have an OG, the purple see-through, like, Game Boy Color.
No.
It's
That's
so old that I
beautiful.
lost the back for the freaking
Is that a Pokemon
thing.
game? Which one
Yeah, I
is that
got
one?
silver.
Oh. Ah, there's Lugia. That my favorite Pokemon, actually.
And I got this one as well, Link's Awakening.
Goated game. Goated game.
Focus, there we go. But,
Mhm.
at the time, I had all 3 legendary god cards, so Obelisk, the Tormentor, the Sky Dragon, and then whatever the golden bird Ra was or whatever, but I traded Ra for this Game Boy Color and a copy of
Mhm.
Pokemon Red on the bus.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I could tell that kid's parents were pissed.
Oh my. It's yours
And
now.
so, yeah, this little guy was definitely very influential in my early days of gaming, playing that on the school bus before and after school is great.
I love that. I actually still have my N64 controllers.
Nice.
I don't have my N64 anymore because my dad
Probably just
actually
failed.
no, my dad was renovating our bathroom back in the day, like probably
Oh, no.
2004. And
Water?
so no, nothing happened. It was just really
Okay.
old. Like it was like it, this house, the house that I'm in, it was built in the 60s. So
Mhm.
he threw a lot of stuff away because we had a huge garbage thing, like a little, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a, they bring it out to us and we throw a bunch of garbage in there. Um
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I can't think of a word for it, but I watched him throw away my N64 and I was devastated. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with
Oh,
you?
no!
I literally cussed him out and I was literally about to go in and then grab it and he took me out. I was like, "Bro, what's your problem?" And I tried to tell my brother and he wouldn't listen to me. I was like, "Bro, you know what? This family sucks."
I'll buy my own.
Bro, I was young. I was so young. I think I was like 8 at the time and I was so pissed. I never let it down. I
I was
still
definitely grounded before, but, like, having it be thrown out is crazy
like
work
no, there was
considering
an
they're the ones who probably paid for it.
bro, like this was also like unprovoked. Like he just threw it away because he thought it was trash. Unprovoked. I was like, what the hell?
Oh.
Like, why would you do this? Like, why are you doing this, dude? I'll never forgive him. But, I got an N64 again, and I also got a GameCube, and
Mhm.
my
Classic, bro.
my freaking ex took it when we were broke up. I was like, okay, you know what? I hope karma kisses you in the forehead and.
Maybe time to do a little B&E action, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I do plan on getting, I do plan on getting my rounds and getting my stuff back eventually. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is material stuff. I mean, I can still play these games today. The only thing I just can't play is the Japanese version of Pokemon. I was able
Oh, did you
to,
have one
yeah,
of the was it the GameCube or was it
it was N64. It was a Japanese
okay.
version. But I had gone to this retro shop and they actually changed the backing of it so I can play it on my N64. I couldn't
There we
read
go.
shit. I couldn't read shit. But I know that but I was having so much fun.
Yokozo.
Speaking of
Watashi
Pokemon
wa
Stadium.
Pokemon Society.
Pokemon Stadium was also pretty lit.
God, dude, I wish Pokemon was good. Like, I hate to say it, and this may be controversial, but I think the last good Pokemon game was the Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire series for Game Boy Advance, man.
That is an
Like,
opinion.
I know there's, like, some black and white ones were good, you know, some of the, you know, remake ones were okay,
Hmm.
I know that.
But nothing beats Emerald.
Just
I will agree with you.
it just
Nothing
does
beats
not hit
it.
the same, bro.
It doesn't.
Does not hit the same.
I re-
Granted, I will admit, like, the, Diamond and Pearl, those ones were good
Oh
too.
yeah.
Actually, I lied there. Those ones were okay, I should say.
Hmm.
They you know, but what were we even talking about? I'm trying to remember. I think we just went on, like, a tirade of, like,
Well,
boomer electronics and gaming,
I mean, we'll
like
definitely get back to the Destiny part, because I do have a few more Destiny questions left.
Mhm.
So we played through Renegades, and we, by the
Yep,
tell
did
of
that
like
together.
by the sound of everybody in the fire team, you, me, and Johnson, we absolutely adored it. What are your
I thought the
thoughts?
campaign was good. There's a couple things in there, but yeah, sorry.
Well, what is
Yeah,
it?
I'll talk about it, but yeah.
Okay, well, like I just wanted to know, like, how do you feel about Tharsis Outpost? Like the
Oh, I think it's cool.
like from previous destinations as well. Like, do you like that one compared to others?
Yeah, I kinda like that it's like a dedicated social hub specifically for the factions.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think about it, right? We used to have Dead Orbit, Future World Cult, and New Monarchy,
Mm-hmm.
and all those guys have been gone for years because Dead Orbit's whole goal was yeah, we're getting off this damn planet. And so they bounced. Future Roll Cult's leader, Lakshmi, got blasted, so she's out of the picture. And New Monarchy just said, everyone else is out, so I guess we're done too. Unless there's actual lore bits with that. But
Peace.
they just they got Thanos snapped out of existence. They said, nah, we're good. And so now we kind of have that back, but they're like the bad guy, good guy
Mhm.
like clans essentially.
Mhm.
Um No, it's cool though. It's good to be back on Mars, a location that was taken away from us and be able to go back there for a little bit's good too.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously we have Spire and whatnot, but it'd be nice to have like the whole like be able to access the whole planet. I know like the Destiny content vault's a whole other crazy topic as well. But
Mhm.
for Tharsis Outpost itself, for like a little social space, pretty good too, and some of those deals there too were crazy, like being able to get, like, the catalyst n not a
Mhm.
catalyst, but, like, another one of the lightsaber
Yeah, yeah,
Praxic
yeah.
Blade things that one day,
Mhm.
like, if you logged in and got it, it was free. Also, that same day, you could get the new exotic for each class, which I didn't pick up on my Titan, so I have to finish the campaign again on Legendary, which, by the way, if you complete the campaign once time through, doesn't matter whether it's normal or legendary, you should be able to just skip it on all your characters without having to pay $20 because I do not want to have to do a 20-hour to 24-hour endeavor to play it on all three characters, especially if I need to play it on legendary because I want that exotic. I should not have to pay $20 to do that. That's
Speak your
absolutely
truth.
ridiculous.
I agree.
If like, and even if I completed it on legend or whatever on my one character and I could skip it on my other two,
Mhm.
like, you can still get the exotic through Lawless Frontier. Obviously, there's a chance
Mhm.
for that, but have it be where it would auto-complete on normal, and so if you wanna run it back on your other 2 characters
Mhm.
on Legend, then you're guaranteed the exotic.
Mhm.
Like, don't force me to have to do this, like, 2 more times, man. Please don't. Love the campaign, do not wanna have to forcibly run it again just to get an exotic.
Well, that actually
Please,
brings up
no.
to my next question. What's the one thing you change about Renegades if you could? And you can actually you could say more than one thing because I know you have plenty.
There's one thing I wouldn't change, and that's Blue's accent because that was absolutely hilarious. "You
Actually,
doorknob."
it's one up. I wish it was more thicker. You know what I mean? More
You
Jersey,
really want
more
the
Boston. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like I need more.
Boston.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's great though, like, when we saw that, it was awesome. But, um, I'm trying to think what I would actually change about the game. I mean, obviously, there's, like, a bunch of Star Wars tropes in there, which you gotta put in for the expansion,
Hmm.
obviously. Um,
Any complaints?
Story-wise, not really, other than we have kind of the cliffhanger at the
Hmm.
end, like, yeah, we destroy the Death Star, and we stop six from the nine, we stop the eclipse power from that thing, but Bale and oh gosh, I can't think of the Darth Vader Cabal's name, but can't think of his name because we saw him 3 times and he has a
Right.
couple of voice lines, but
He yaps so
uh
much. I think the one thing I would change though is like the fact that he spoke so much while we were fighting him.
yeah, like I couldn't pay attention, we were doing legend, so we had to
Right.
fight for our lives.
Right. It's like he was talking so much. It's like, bro, we are better than you. We're killing you right now.
You guys, you guardians don't understand anything.
Like it was just the most emoest thing I've ever like.
Cybow lightsaber.
Yeah. And then he fucking disappears.
Yeah, that too. Like, I kind of wish we got like an ending to one of
Hmm.
the antagonists this time around. But obviously they're both gonna pop up in the dungeon. I assume that's gonna be like the finish of, I guess, six. Because the whole thing with Edge of Fate is we have to bind the nine.
Right.
So theory here,
Hmm.
100% theory, is that we somehow bind six to either Bale or Darth Vader or Cabal. We bind it to them, and then we take them out. And
Hmm.
so that's a way to eliminate 6 completely. But then other people are talking about the eclipse power being another subclass thing. That's a whole other theory because it's not light or dark. It's like a
Hmm.
whole different paracausal power, which, granted, red subclass, Would love that, Bungie.
Mhm.
Prismatic, still really good. You guys are doing a good job with, like, the
You're
base
doing great,
subclasses too.
sweetie.
They're still very viable. I think we just wanna throw some red around. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, that'd be cool, especially with
I
how
would throw
Eclipse
some red
works with,
around.
like yeah, like,
Very
that'd be
on brand
cool
for me.
too. But, like, overall, like, anything I would change with it, um, Allison kinda called it out in the Vidoc that they did,
Mhm.
like, the bad character doing the wrong thing for the right reason. I feel like there could have been, like, a little more, I don't know, character development with Bale
Right.
in particular since he's a Dredgen,
Mhm.
but he's a Guardian as
Mhm.
well. Um, I did like that we got, like, a extra look into essentially what is, like, the Dredgen faction as
Right.
well.
Yeah.
So maybe there'll be something with that in the future where they're like, "Hey, our one guy went a little rogue. Our bad. We know we're, like, not great guys,
Mhm.
but, like, maybe we can work something out." Since we
Did
already have bad factions in Tharsis, like, maybe
did
I'm just saying, like, the enemy of your enemy is your friend or whatever. Yeah.
was it ever like mentioned somewhere Belle's age? Because I swear I feel like
Ah,
he's a young kid. The way
yeah.
he
Well, I mean,
speaks, like he fanboys over us. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Love
Like, I
it,
mean, even if you
but every time he speaks, it's a Paramore song.
appreciate you enjoying, us slaying gods or whatever, but you're
Hmm.
not on our level, pal.
Like, like you, he breathes into
I'm
the
not gonna
mic.
lie, that thing kinda, like, it's not something that I would change, but it's just so funny to me that Buddy comes out of nowhere, it's like, "Well, you're the weapon of 3, we're the weapon of 6, we're on the same level."
We're not, because like
You just
you're
woke up,
you're
pal. Your ghost just brought you back, like, even if he is
he's
older than
actually
us
ghostless.
guardian-wise, we've taken out how many high tier threats in the past decade?
Plenty.
Pal, we took out the witness,
Hmm.
the big guy,
Fun
so
fact:
you
he
could come
actually
out
does not have a
hiding because
ghost.
you're a little scared.
He's actually lightless.
Is he?
Yeah, he's lightless. He actually hates guardians.
I thought he had a ghost because that was the whole thing with, uh,
My lore might be wrong, but I know for a
Drifter,
fact.
because Drifter's like, because Drifter lopped off his hand,
Uh
right?
huh.
Spoiler
No,
alert, by the way.
no, it's
Um,
actually true. He's lightless. He just trained with stasis. He trained with stasis with six, I believe. I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
whip out the My Name Is By video. Where's that?
But I will say this: he does hate guardians because when his mother got resurrected by a ghost, he went to hug her and she pushed him off. Like, who the fuck are
Mhm.
you? And I was like, you know what? Honestly, like,
A little
valid,
bit of a crash out.
valid crash out, valid crash out. But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, found out he's lightless and he just trained with he somehow trained stasis with whatever Six was doing.
interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
S-
I actually need to catch up on multiple My Name Is By videos as well,
We love Bife
just
here.
to understand the lore a little bit better. Like, I wish I could keep up on it as much as I could, but I'm also doing playthroughs and lore of, like, other games too
Hmm.
that I'm really enjoying right now, so it's like plus keeping up with the anime lore too with all that content as well. My
Man, you
brain
love
is just
anime.
like my brain is like a full cup and it's always overflowing, bro.
Hmm. But it's all worth it though.
100%. Yeah, overall, I mean, like I said, campaign good.
Mm, I love the
A lot of
campaign
funny
so
moments in
much.
there, like the Bale crash out, you
Hmm.
taking out that Cabal for absolutely no reason. It
Dude,
was
that.
not his fault. That was the most ridiculous thing on the planet. I was like, "I get it." He's like the Kylo Ren copy. He's a little
Hmm.
emo inside.
Hmm.
Like, I get it, man. But that boy did absolutely nothing. He did
Mm-mm.
not deserve that.
Perkaball.
Like, he turned around and like, just imagine, here's a clone. Yeah, what's up? "Oh,
Like, bro was just
no, they
standing
got
there
away,
doing
sir."
nothing.
"Oh."
Uh,
The other two beside him just stood there and were like, "Damn, I'm changing my detail to, trash compactor watcher or whatever, so I
so
don't have to go through this."
while we played through Renegades, we got the lightsaber, aka the Praxic Blade. What was your first thoughts on it?
It's a lightsaber. It's cool. Like like, what else do you want me to say? Um,
This is what we wanted.
yeah, I mean, of course, it being a, special kinetic, fantastic as well, the blocking and reflecting stuff, fantastic. Um, being able to get majority of the crystals for it just by playing the game.
Mhm.
Oh, we like that as well. I don't like that the handles are paywalled. Like, I wish there's some way we can earn other handles in the
Mhm.
game. Granted, the other handles are really cool. Um, and I guess it's just a general thing for the game, that I wish some stuff wasn't locked behind the Eververse store and it was just stuff we could earn in the game. Like, I thought about this when the Last Wish ornament came out for Thorn. This is like back
Mm.
in Forsaken. I'm like, why don't you just make an achievement to where the whole fire team has to use Thorn to complete the raid? And then you get the ornament for it.
Mhm. It'll
Like, I
probably
feel like
bring players back.
I'm just
Maybe a
saying,
few,
like,
but players will
the
be
idea
coming back for it.
the ideas are there,
Mhm.
but yeah.
I hope Bungie
Overall
hires
gameplay
you.
with it, absolutely nuts. Like, I've literally been doing my Legend campaign playthrough on my Titan solo with strongholds and the
Mhm.
lightsaber. I'm just, did I kill that guy yet? Okay, no. Oh, immune phase. Okay. Bing. Cool.
Dude, I love the Proxy
Oh,
Blade.
complete the mission.
Dude,
Sick, dude.
I had a huge reaction when I finally got the magenta one.
Yeah.
I screamed. I love the magenta one. Which one was your
Yeah.
favorite?
Oh man, I still want to get the orange one.
Oh,
I
you
just
still
haven't been
haven't
doing a
gotten
lot of.
it.
Mm,
Mm.
well, I haven't got any of the other ones really. I haven't gotten it. No, I haven't gotten red because I've been barely doing any invasions.
Mhm.
I I've been doing them pretty evenly cross board because I'm trying to knock out the priority contracts and the regular contracts as
Mhm.
well, just to get XP. Because you need to be like rank 40 on the battle pass to fully unlock the artifact. So I've been like doing whatever the objectives are. So I've been bouncing around the planets. But yeah, I if anything, I really just need a hyper farm for one of them. In all honesty, but
Mhm.
it out of all the colors there, definitely orange is a big one. Um, I got some Bungo Silver. Big shout out to Bungie on that one. But I got the white crystal there, and I got the purple one as well from the store with those handles. I didn't get the other one just yet.
Mhm.
I was like, that one looks okay. It's like the gradient of green and blue, and I'm like,
Yeah.
good. But initially, when we did it too,
Mhm.
more theory time. It's probably not even true. But when we at the end of the Fire and Ice mission,
Mhm.
right? I got green, and you and Johnson both got blue.
Yeah.
And during the year of Forsaken, there was the season of the Joker, Joker's Wild, which was Drifter and the Nine and that whole thing. And the story of that was by the end of it, you basically had to choose between the Vanguard and Drifter. And I chose Drifter on one character, and I chose Vanguard on another character.
Mhm.
And I main Warlock mostly, but I play all three pretty evenly.
Mhm.
And I remember specifically choosing Drifter on my Warlock. And so when we did it, I was like, "Ooh, green for the Drifter, blue for the Vanguard, maybe." I'm not sure. Um,
I
that would have
remember.
been like a cool
Yeah.
little like toss in that because we've only had those type of confrontations between the Drifter and the Vanguard a few times, and Renegades is one of those few times as well. But that would have been cool to be like, even though you can get both crystals just by doing the story and then going back and doing the exotic mission on normal, like you can get the other crystal color just by doing
Mhm.
that. But that would have been like a cool lore thing. So orange, green, and probably white. Plus, like the lore behind like those three colors in Star Wars too
Mhm.
is really cool too.
The one thing I wish that the not blades, but the crystals. The
Mhm.
one thing I wish the crystals would do is just like they had a thing. You know what I mean? Like they had a
Like an
thing.
element type
Not
or
an element type, but they just had like a little quirk of some sort. Like magenta,
like a little bonus or something, like a stat bump.
it would like let's say like magenta would like have incandescent. Like something like that. Like something cool like that. And then indigo will like literally freeze every enemy that touches it.
Oh, I mean, they kind of have like you want the color to be based on it, not like your subclass.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I know
I
what you're
think it
saying.
would open a lot of ideas to like build crafting and whatnot.
I know what you're saying.
But I know
Yeah,
for a
because I was
fact, it is there's the thing I think I think it was like a damn. Words are hard. It was a thing that was next to a Nor. Um, but read that whatever super you have, like let's say I have Strand, it severs
Mhm,
targets.
mhm.
So
Oh,
like it
with
does
the
that. It does that.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't.
You just want it tied to the color
Yeah, like just
versus
something extra. Like it would. I think it would. I know it would be super broken, but it would definitely like, open up builds and stuff and such.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Mm,
Yeah, well, like I said, there's plenty of ideas. They probably thought of that too, but then they're like, "Well, this would be way too complicated for the game, so let's just tie
mm,
it to the subclass."
mm.
Especially since not every color would be able to have their own thing. Like red and orange would have to be solar, right?
Right.
And then the light blue would have to be arc, the dark blue would have to be stasis. Oh,
Well.
what do we do about white? It's not really any oh, prismatic, I guess we could do that, but then it doesn't matter because prismatic's not a super. It's dependent upon your super, so
Hmm. I would
I see what
say,
you're saying though.
like maybe red could have like some sort of Siva stuff. I know.
Yeah, I mean, the red subclass!
Oh.
Time to bait the whole audience, guys. It's confirmed.
So you really
Siva's
wouldn't change
Siva's
anything
not
about
dead.
Renegade, right?
Huh?
You wouldn't really change anything about Renegades, correct?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Eh, I I just think after this whole past year of, like, the final shape, like, and how, like, badly recepted
Mm-hmm.
episodes were, granted, like, Echoes was just slow. Like, in my opinion, Echoes was slow and tedious because you had to do, like the side missions took longer than the actual main missions to do,
Mm-hmm.
especially to get all the little side things for, the helm, like getting, like, the animals and the plants and, like, the little Vex drone to have in there, which was is cool additions.
Oh yeah,
I'm not saying that. Um, and then Revenant, like, the story just knocked out the entirety of the story, like, within
a day.
yeah. And it's not like Tomb of Elders was bad or anything. It's just like we already have really good weapons. Like, why do we have to grind for these specific weapons now? And
Mm-hmm.
obviously, Vespers dungeon wise, really great dungeon. Did so
Mm-hmm.
many helps with that. Heresy came out. Heresy was easily the best episode as of last year. Um,
I wish I had more
and the
time in
dungeons, well,
Heresy.
Sunder Doctrine. I wish I spent more time in it too. I only made like one build video that entire time. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, I do not want it's not maybe it's not that I didn't want to play the game, but I just want to dedicate more time to other games at the time to make content on. And I don't mind personally for me, I don't mind when Destiny's slow because that gives me the opportunity to play other games.
Your
Um,
gotchas.
I mean anything at this point. Like the gotchas are like a daily thing. Like I
Oh
have
yeah.
to log in, do this, do that, get off. Like it's really not that long. But
Mm-hmm.
um I think we're still even though even with Edge of Fate, like obviously the portal, we've gotten a lot of good portal changes. Lawless Frontier activity is really good. The invasion thing is a super great concept. It's very innovative. But I think for the majority of players now, it's just like the purpose of like why do I need to grind this activity?
Mm-hmm.
Like unless you want a specific weapon, but once you get it, it's like why do I need to continue grinding?
Right.
Like what's the end game? And granted, like Destiny is one of those very few games that's very community focused,
Mm-hmm.
and like being able to do raid helps, being able to do dungeon helps.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, being able to do Grandmaster Nightfall helps every single week. Obviously, we have like the conquest thing now, but being able to do those helps too was like a really big thing for the community too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And it's not that I don't wanna hop on Renegades because like, I like, the weapon design's really cool too, like,
Mm-hmm.
none of them are really like, they're not copies of weapons or, like, weapon skins because
Mm-hmm.
obviously that's been a big complaint across the board for, um, just weapons in general or even armor in general.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I have pretty much everything that I want in that game outside of some of the crystals for the lightsaber. I
Mm-hmm.
need to go back in and do fire and ice to get the catalyst. I still need to get the catalyst for the Rise of Iron Axe that we got like in Edge of Fate. I got the one, I just didn't get the other 2.
I don't think I got
So I
the other
still
two either.
yeah, I need to run that back, and it's not like that mission was bad or anything, it's just, like I said, it's not that my, like, passion for Destiny's gone down, it's just my passion for, like, other games has gone up as well. Like, I wanna dedicate
Mm-hmm.
as much time to those things too, but, For me, who does this full time, if you're someone who wants to get into content creation, don't recommend doing that. Find one thing that you really like doing, make content on that, lock it in, because that's what I did when I was at my full time job.
Mhm.
Um, um,
Me
but I
personally,
think I
like Renegades was really, really good. Renegades was
mhm,
amazing. I gave it an 8.88 out of 10.
mhm.
I get it's very, very high. This is the first expansion like I didn't dread. You know what I mean? The reason why I say dread, I'm using that word is because like the last few expansions, it took me hours upon hours to complete, like over half a day,
Yes.
over 12 hours. I get it, like we wipe a lot, but this was probably the first time I actually enjoyed, the expansion. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. You had to like
Like,
oh my god, I just did not want to go. And I enjoyed my time playing with you and Johnson too. And I loved, experiencing everything with you guys as well. Like it
mhm,
was just so beautiful. Like everything was just beautiful. The cutscenes,
mhm.
especially the
Oh, yeah.
Eris Morn and Drifter kiss scene. Finally, by the
Oh,
way.
that got everybody in an outrage, huh?
Oh, I bet it did. But dude, I must say, like,
God
they did
forbid the
so
emo
well.
couple have their time, bro, okay?
They did
God forbid.
they did so well with Renegades. I will say
They did.
that. Oh, what faction did you pick?
I'm with the Cabal because they got the best drip.
Me too. I
But
think
I
I
mean,
think
like
I was there.
the whole goal with that, like, too, is like you're gonna end up switching factions anyway
Hmm.
to like build up rep and to be able to unlock
I
everything,
want my
like just
shaders
like
and
with
I
the
want to
old
leave.
factions. Like, I get that. So I'm sticking with the one for now. But once
Hmm.
I get everything I want on the Cabal one, I'll probably go over to the Elixni one next, and then I'll go to the Vex one last.
Hmm.
Um, but I think the reason like Renegades, the campaign was enjoyable more this time is
Hmm.
because we had those intermissions of doing Lawless Frontiers that weren't
Hmm.
on Legendary. Edge of Fate, every mission was legendary.
Right.
And also the other thing too is like the if you're with the fire team, you do less damage overall too,
Hmm.
which that like that's a whole other thing too. And then like the res timer as well, like once like two people die and like I think I'm clearing it faster doing it solo with the Stronghold Titan than we did as a team.
It
Well,
was
again,
definitely
it's a team
experience
it's a
though.
team-based game. It's like it's really fun. I get
Hmm.
that. But yeah, I think like the reason like Edge of Fate was so miserable is because it's a solo legendary 8-hour endeavor.
Hmm.
Because like I probably I didn't die at the final boss. I did die once at the final boss for Edge of Fate, but I did not want to run that again. I didn't, and I forced myself to just to get the exotics. Um, and then have to run that back on what was it? What were the 2 tiers after legendary? It was something in Mythic. I forget. Fabled and Mythic, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Running that back for the triumphs and the emblems and all that, I was like,
Hmm.
"Ugh." And it didn't help that Mythic was just super awful to play at the time.
Hmm.
Like, one campaign mission would take you an hour and a half,
Oh yeah.
if you were lucky, and you didn't die. Like, but yeah, this campaign was a lot more enjoyable across
Hmm.
the board than,
I also
uh,
appreciate
Edge of
that
Fate.
we didn't have what was it? It didn't take long to get in the game, and we didn't. It wasn't rough. It wasn't like
Well, that's also other reasons.
I know,
But
I
yes,
know. I still have hopes for this game. I still have
we didn't
hopes.
have any issues either, like, the bug issues or anything like
Hmm.
that, like, trying to get through the campaign too.
Right.
Thank
Like
you.
as a fire team, like that's what I mean. As a fire team, like we didn't experience any like bugs or anything, like or
Yeah, like, we took, like,
getting
one break in
weaseled.
there to, like,
Hmm.
eat,
But that
and
was
we were
like that
right
was
back to
also
it.
um right after the campaign. We were
Mhm.
farming stuff at that time.
Yep. Yep.
So I know your favorite game is Cyberpunk.
Dude. Yep. Keep you going.
what
I
made
could
you
talk about
fall?
Cyberpunk all day.
What made you fall in love with Cyberpunk and in the first
Oh,
place?
man. I mean, obviously, we talked about edge runners earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that got me into the game, but just the world of Cyberpunk, um, and it being, like, strictly single player game,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's really good. They have a lot of great talent in that too. Obviously, Keanu Reeves plays Johnny Silverhand.
Mm-hmm.
Personality's fantastic. I hated him my first playthrough, but then you do extra playthroughs and you're like,
hmm.
"He's kinda right though." Like,
Hmm.
you keep going, and then when you play the DLC, you have Idris Elba,
Mhm.
as one of the main characters in there too. And I think it's just like the world in and of itself, the lore, the characters, the storytelling, your decisions actually have consequences depending on what you do. Um, Being able to unlock the super secret ending by doing certain voice lines with
Mhm.
Johnny throughout the entirety of the story. The different endings too are incredible. The music in that game is great. Like even just like the radio stuff too, because like obviously one of the big examples is GTA, right? You change the channel and it's different songs,
Yeah.
but like it's the same thing with Cyberpunk, but it's all like original music
Right.
for that era. So
Mhm.
like Samurai, Johnny's band in there, like they have like the specific rock channel, and then also like whenever you get to basically be Johnny in V's body.
Mhm.
I don't want to spoil the story too much, but like, and then you basically get to play a concert if you do your decision making process correctly. Um, I think it's just like the lore of that game just pulled me in so much. Like I've always been like a futuristic sci-fi like fantasy thing, and obviously like Cyberpunk is very, I would say, in terms of like sci-fi, it's very like like modern society type
Right.
stuff. Like it's
Synthwave.
very unfortunate that the stuff in Cyberpunk 2077, like our world could look like that in the next 50 years, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Um, Rogue AIs, the
Oh
black
boy.
wall, the new internet, and oh boy, I could talk about that one all day too.
Oh boy. You're
Um,
you're 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 a cyberpunk big fan.
yeah, I mean,
Super
I put
fan.
for a single player story game,
Mhm.
open world. I've probably done about like I think I've completed 4 or 5 playthroughs. I have 100% of that game, obviously, because you have to do like each of the endings. And it doesn't help that the DLC has 4 endings in and of itself, but you
Mhm.
have to make a save point at a certain time to go back
Mhm.
and do all 4. Because if you don't, then you have to like start a whole new playthrough or basically start at the beginning of the DLC, which you could skip to, which is very nice.
Mhm.
But I think it's just like the way the entire game works is just literally phenomenal. Even the build crafting system in that game is really cool too, because like depending on what stuff you spec into, it kind dictates how you should build your character. So if you spec a lot into
Mhm.
body, obviously you're like a tank. Eventually, one of the things you can unlock is like picking up a person and throwing them. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like if you basically like stun them, you could just pick them up and throw them. The variety of weapons in that game too, outside of even just like rifles, snipers, shotguns, SMGs, but also like smart weapons where the bullets are slower, but they'll track targets as well. That's like a whole other thing too. Uh, the hacking in that game, and that was kind of the thing that got me into it too. Oh, you remember Watch Dogs?
Mhm.
Like when that game came out? Oh my god, Watch Dogs, such a phenomenal game.
Mhm.
2 and the other one were anyway, OG Watch Dogs, that's kinda what got me into that too, because when you start Cyberpunk, you're a hacker, like,
Mhm.
you're a net runner, and so, like, you, blind targets, you deafen them, you can ping them so you can see them through walls and stuff like that, and so I'm like, you could, like, see through the cameras as well, like, I'm like, that stuff is just so cool to me, so there are so many things, and I could yap about that game for literally forever, but 600 hours into that game, the modding in that game is super good too, um yeah, man. Like, I love that game. Like, I wish there was more I could do with that game. Like, I could easily go back and do, like, more character builds and whatnot, but I'll just wait for the next iteration of the Cyberpunk franchise to come out. CD Projekt Red obviously does such a great job. I mean, they have Witcher 4 coming out,
Mhm.
this upcoming year as well, so, like I said, if you ever see that game on sale, buy
Grab
that,
it.
John.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Cyberpunk came out 2021. Is that correct? Or was it a
Um,
different year?
2020? I think it just hit 5 years old. I can look it up.
Look it up just
It's
real
almost
quick.
it's either 5 years old or when did Cyberpunk 2077 come out? December 10th, 2020. So yes, it is 5 years old in 3 days.
Mm. Perfect timing. So, Cyberpunk came out in 2021. I distinctively remember it having a rough launch because
Yes.
I wanted to buy it and I couldn't for whatever reason. And then I saw a lot of negative reviews. Do you
Mhm.
think the game redeemed itself after the rough launch?
Redeemed itself?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. The 100% redeemed itself. Like, and that was the thing, like, it would be fine on, like, PCs with a couple of bugs, but obviously, like, previous gen consoles and stuff like that, it ran horribly, it did not do good, it was not optimized super well, and, obviously, it's a very intensive game,
Mhm.
um, like, the amount of modding you can put on it is not like, you can make the game look hyper realistic, it's crazy. Um, but yeah, if CD Projekt Red did not work with Studio Trigger to release Cyberpunk Edgerunners, that game would be DOA 100%.
Gotcha.
Edgerunners is what revived that game 100%. And then when the DLC, because by that time, like the game was fixed.
Mhm.
I think they were just rushed on like the launch date. Um, but yeah, they 100% redeemed themselves. That's why I say if you see it on sale, buy that. Like it's such a great story. Music's fantastic. Like, there are very few things I have actually, like, cried to, and like, some of those endings in Cyberpunk, like, you're like, "Fuck, man. No!" Not sure if I'm allowed to cuss, but
You're good, you're good. I'll probably, like, bleep it or whatever, but, um, I'm I don't play Cyberpunk, so
Mhm,
forgive me if I'm answering this question wrong, or correct me if I'm asking
mhm.
it wrong.
Oh, I got you.
What hooked you more, the world, the story, or the freedom of builds?
Probably the story,
Gotcha.
because, like, the storytelling in Edge Runners is really good. Like, you have the street kid going to school for Arasaka at the Corpo, and then he ends up becoming a mercenary, essentially a hired gun. And I don't like again, I don't want to spoil too much and whatnot, because Edge Runners is a really good series.
Mhm.
But I think just like the storytelling that they did for Edge Runners, it does kind of go over into 2077, although the stakes for it are just crazy. Um, the term that many people have probably heard is that there's no happy endings in Night City, or the city always wins at the end of the day. Yeah, just be prepared.
Can't wait. I do plan on giving Cyberpunk another chance. You again, as I previously stated, wow, I cannot catch a break with these grammar mistakes.
All
Um,
good.
but I will say this: like you've inspired me a lot, and I've actually wanted to get back into Cyberpunk because of you, or like actually buy the game and play because of you. Because holy crap, it looks so much fun, and like when you were showing me around, like it just seemed like a vibe. It just seemed like a vibe.
It's so immersive too, just, like, the
Hmm.
amount of detail they put into this city as well, the driving. Like, they have auto driving now in the game, and they have a cinematic mode, so you can literally just turn that on and let your car drive
I love that. You know, I
and
love
just let it roll.
cinematics.
Yep. Like, if you play that game, you will actually cry.
Oh
I
boy. Well, I have a lot of things in store for 2026, that's for sure.
love to see
One more question to wrap up Cyberpunk 2077.
it. Mhm.
So you did mention endings. You said there's four endings, correct?
So, there's 4 for the DLC.
Uh-huh.
There are technically, like, 6 for the main ending.
Mhm.
One of them is very quick, don't wanna spoil
Gotcha.
that, but,
You don't you
there's
wouldn't.
a lot of, options you can choose from.
Yeah. So, out of all the endings, which one did you choose first and would you choose it again?
Oh, okay. I could tell you the ending, but,
Mhm.
I could tell you what I chose, but I don't wanna spoil the
I
ending.
promise you, you
Uh,
wouldn't really spoil me exactly because I'm my memory is a goldfish. I will
mhm.
probably forget it.
The first one I chose was the Pan Am ending, the help with the Aldecados.
Mm,
Now, y'all know who Pan Am is very early on in the game,
mhm,
basically after the, Act 1 or the
mhm,
prologue, I think, I'm trying to remember which one, but you'll know who Pan Am is,
mhm.
and that ending was like, it's still one of my favorite endings in the game, um, and it's just it was my first one and the best one, in my opinion. The only other one is, like, the secret ending, because I think that one's like the most fun. But
Mhm.
the Pan Am ending, perfect. If you could put in like the Homelander, like the perfect meme, that's what I think about that one, man.
Mhm.
It was perfect.
No, you know me, I don't play gacha games like that. The only gacha game I've ever played was Genshin. Um I could tell you probably don't like Genshin.
You guys hear that?
Moving on.
Anyway.
I only have about just one game. Not one game, but
Mhm,
one question in regards to gacha. What
mhm,
pulled you in the gacha style games originally? Because I remember, you weren't always a gacha game player. Because I
mm-mm.
remember, like when I met you, that was around the time you started getting into gacha. I believe. I might be wrong, so you could correct me.
Yeah, so it was our buddy Neko,
Mm-hmm.
and this was like 2 or 3 years ago when Tower Fantasy first came out. We were
Mm-hmm.
playing that game religiously. I never made a piece of content on it. I would just play for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and last year at the time when Wuthering Waves came out, I just wanted to see what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to see what was up just to check it out. And again, this is right after I got off of the like Souls-like grind,
Mm-hmm.
and that game
Mm-hmm.
has dodging and parrying mechanics in it. And then just the general story with the main character and the world, and that kinda drew me into it. Same thing with Zenless Zone Zero as well, just like the hack and slash, the blocking, the dodging, the team comps as
Mm-hmm.
well. Sorry, Mr. Mike, I hit you. Um, that the big thing with those games is combat. Like, is the combat
Right.
really good? Because the combat's not good, it can have the best lore, it can have the best cinematics, it can have the best things ever. I won't play it. I'll watch a YouTube
Gotcha.
video. I'll watch a YouTube video. Like, it has to have something to, like, give me a little bit of a rush, you
Right.
know?
Right.
And I didn't make content on those games in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I started making content for those games when their 1.1 updates came out. That's
Mm-hmm.
when I started making content. And, you know, I just kept doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and it
And you
it
just kept
worked.
going. Because I
I
remember you
Yep,
were primarily doing Destiny 2 content. I
yep,
believe it was just Destiny 2 content. And then there was a random shift. And I witnessed it. Like, you started playing the gotcha games and
mhm.
you just started doing content off of it. Do you prefer to do gotcha content?
No, but the thing that I do like about those games is that they consistently have updates come out,
Mm-hmm.
to where there's, like, always something to cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, that's like a lot of live service games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Destiny 2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I, uh, I don't know. I think it's just not only like doing playthroughs of like the story because those games, like the actual lore of the world's good.
Mm-hmm.
The storytelling is good. The music's really good too. Like Wuthering Waves has won multiple awards this year just for their music.
Mm-hmm.
The one Cardothea song um, got nominated for a Hollywood Music in Media Award
Mm-hmm.
this year as well. Both Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero are up for PlayStation Japan's best game categories as well. They're in a couple of those. Wuthering Waves is a nominee in the Game Awards this year
Mm-hmm.
for best mobile game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not necessarily like the gotcha thing, which gambling and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care about that. Like some people like that. For me, it's just like part of the stuff. It's like, oh, if I save for a character, blah 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 blah. Oh, I'm in the content creator program. I get like a certain amount of polychrome for Zenless
Mm-hmm.
every update. Sick, awesome. That means I can pull the character and their thing and really have a really good build going. Um, Obviously builds in that game. That's a part of it too. They're not as like in depth as Destiny or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I just got into it just like that. It was fun to play. I like making
Mm-hmm.
content on it. Destiny was slow at the time. It was Echoes. So
It was
I
like a
said,
little
why not?
project.
Yep. Little test run.
Brings me on
And now we've
to
been doing it for over a year.
yeah, dude. I
We're
remember when you
locked in.
started, and I was like, it just like took me aback a little bit. I was like, wow, this is a little bit interesting. But you were popping off.
I accidentally got into the gotcha space,
let's think.
which I
Let's think
learned
our homie
is
Neko.
is just as toxic as the Destiny 2 space. Crazy.
Which
That's
brings
why
me on to my next question. So I was gonna pick up questions as I went with gotcha because I
Mhm.
don't really know gotcha that much. But
Yeah.
Out of all the games, which one is your favorite character to play?
Oh, that's tough. 'Cause like I said before, I'm a very technical person, so when I get into,
Mm-hmm.
like, kit breakdowns and stuff like that, it's really cool. For, for all the games or, like, each
Just
individual one?
one. Just one.
Just
One
just one
character.
character?
Yes.
Man, I not to sell promo myself or anything, but I did make a video
Mm-hmm.
going over the main character, the first guy you get in
Mm-hmm.
Wuthering Waves, because it's very notorious in gachas that the main
Mm-hmm.
character you get is weak and terrible, okay? It's
Yes.
for some reason, they don't make them very good.
Mm-mm.
But Wuthering Waves has done a very good job of making Rover a good free to free to play character that
Mm-hmm.
you can do. He has multiple classes, so you have Spectro, which is kind of like a sub DPS, so he's not like a main DPS, but he also
Mm-hmm.
has a damage over time ability that got added in with a time stop ability as well. Havoc Rover, main DPS, very easy, does a lot of damage, and then Arrow Rover, which is like a hybrid between a DPS and a healer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to take my Spectral Rover into one of the end game activities and use him to solo a boss to get max stars to
Mm-hmm.
get just to prove a point that you don't need every single character every update. You don't need their weapon. You don't need all this stuff. I'm like, look,
Mm-hmm.
you can build out one of the original characters and still clear stuff in this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big complaint with a lot of people in gotcha across the board anyway. And so I did. I took Spectre over in there, soloed left tower boss and tower reversity, and still had like 10 seconds on the clock before the star went down. So Rover, so fun to play. He will always be my goat. I had my birthday event in that game as well, so he's wearing a little birthday hat on him too.
Aw.
So
Now,
good stuff.
which one is the most aesthetically pleasing one? Let me rephrase that. Which character is most aesthetically pleasing? Like great outfit, great color combo.
You've seen the characters. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to choose.
Oh, don't I know it? But man, Jane
Oh
Doe,
man.
Jane Doe, love her. I've seen so many cosplays of her. Like she has excellent outfit.
I can't imagine why.
Bro, don't out me like this.
I can't imagine, why she would like a character like that.
She got a small waist, pretty face, and a big bank. I mean,
I didn't say it.
mhm.
Um,
Body crazy, curvy, wavy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so
uh,
sorry.
aes- aesthetically, actually, like from Wuthering Waves, this kind of goes back to another favorite character just that I like to play is Chung Li, and she's fusion. But the one cool thing with her kit is that she has like a coat on,
Hmm.
like over her like main outfit, and
Hmm.
so whenever you build up her forte, her ability, it like burns away.
Oh, oh, I remember.
Mhm,
You showed
and
me
so when you
this.
reach max, she gets the black eye band. If
Mm-hmm.
you've seen Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo, it's
Mm-hmm.
like that, and that even goes into the animations for her ultimate as well. So if you have full forte and you use her ultimate, the band burns away
Mm-hmm.
too. So I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. That game has like such very it has crazy animations for ultimates, but she will also be my other goat character. She's phenomenal. I could talk about Zenless too. Like that
Insane
game is
blunt
just great.
rotation.
The Wuthering Waves blunt rotation. Well, actually, the Zenless blunt rotation would be absolutely nuts. It'd actually go crazy.
So I have a few big picture creative questions.
Mhm.
One of them being is where do you see yourself in a year from now?
Gosh, dude, I don't know. At this point, I'm like taking it day by day. I
Mm-hmm.
have I have like stuff scheduled, obviously, but like
Mm-hmm.
hopefully in a year from now, the social media's like bigger across the board. We have
Mm-hmm.
more opportunities. My audience is bigger, and also being able to do more giveaways and be able to help out my audience more too. Because I
Mm-hmm.
think a lot of people can relate to this, but it's just like I don't care whether you like sub to my Twitch or whatever. I don't care about that stuff. Like save
Mm-hmm.
your money or like even like having sponsorships and stuff like that too. Obviously, self promo, whatever, like Juvie, not my energy drink. It's technically Nate Shot's brand, distributed
Side
by Spreadshirt.
note, side note, I'm so glad they finally accepted you into the partnership. I'm
It only took us
so
3 years.
dude, you were a super fan. Super
I was
fan. You
glazing,
actually almost had me
100%.
buy some. But I was like
Hey,
I was just
man.
kind of waiting until you had a code. I was like, I'm not buying Juvie until
Yep,
you had one.
and we have that now.
Mhm.
Um, but, like,
It's on the
my
to-do
main thing is that
list.
yeah, my main thing is, like, if you're gonna, like, try to, like, help me, like, I want you to, like,
Mhm.
get something that you will actually utilize.
Right.
Like, I am addicted to caffeine, so it works out.
Mhm.
Um,
Watch your
and
videos.
I like Juvie. Yeah, exactly. Like, being able to give away a case of Juvie as well, whenever I get a couple of sales every month too is really good. Like, I just did a
Mhm.
Juvie giveaway. The Destiny emblem giveaways as well.
Mhm.
Like, I know, Freakish Fire, very
Mhm.
good friend of ours, he was able to give away copies of Renegades
The
too.
goat.
Yep. So being able to have more opportunities for that would be great. Um, I don't know, it's just, I'm already doing it full time. I just wanna, be able to provide more value just across the board with whatever I do, and,
You just want to give back to your
um
community.
that too, that too. Like, obviously,
Mhm.
I need to live, gotta pay the
Yeah.
bills, but the only way I see to do that is to just put out more stuff.
Mhm. Now, the
That's
next
it.
question is a little bit it's kind of crazy. So, if you could create your perfect game by mixing Destiny, Cyberpunk, Wuwa, all those kinds of games, what would that monstrosity look like?
The city in Destiny 2
Mhm.
with not only light abilities, but technical marvels as well, whether it's
Mhm.
weapons. Like, if there was like, I know we have, like, like, the healing weapons in Destiny,
Right.
like the slow bullets?
Yes.
That's what smart weapons are, but for
Mhm.
damage.
Ah.
And so, you can have a smart sniper
Uh-huh.
and see somebody across, like, the cyberpunk map and track their head. Pew!
I
They're gone.
see.
So do that. Um, I don't even know what an amalgamation what that would even look like. Like I said, I play such a variety of games that it's
Mhm.
so weird. 'Cause, like, in WoW, they have, like, pistols
Mhm.
for, like, the character's weapons,
Mhm.
but, like, some of them don't use it. I don't even
Just
know.
randomly pulling on ice, Luna and Wuwa.
Like, if you could have the subclasses set up that they have in WoW and
Mhm.
apply that to Destiny,
Mhm.
that'd be cool, and then maybe have a hack and slash mode from Zenless in Destiny like that, like,
Mhm.
being able to, like, set up all 3 of your guardians for something,
I see.
and then just be able to switch between them like that, that'd be a cool thing too. Like, an amalgamation of that is that the closest thing I could think of with that would be, like, the current Arknight's Enfield beta because it has dodging mechanics, it has parry mechanics, it has crafting in that game, so if you like Factorio, like, you're basically, like, taking stuff off the land, like, it's ugh, I don't even know what amalgamation of that game look like. It'd be hard to make a good story, I think, with that too, man. All
Mhm.
those individual stories are just way too good.
Do you know what I really want in Destiny? Two
Hmm.
things actually. A duel, like a duel mode, like a 1v1 mode. I literally talked about this
Oh,
last
yeah. Oh,
episode.
yeah, the PvP? Yeah,
Yeah,
of
I
course.
spoke about it last episode with Johnson and only using Praxic Blade. And we get
Yep.
enough ammo, we fight to the death. And then another thing, I really want to use my hands.
Shoing, shoing, shoing.
Yeah, I really want. I want a
Shoo, shoo,
box.
shoo,
I
shoo,
want a
shoo, shoo.
box in Destiny too. But yeah, that's like probably
It'd be
the
so
most
easy
I'll
to
do.
implement that too, I think.
Oh yeah, one hundred
Like,
percent.
just make a new weapon type
Insane
called
combos.
gauntlets. Would you like it first person or third person? That'd be the real thing.
Ooh, I think it'd
Because first
be.
person you get the immersion, but third person you get to
Mhm.
watch your guardian beat the crap out of a
I
lonely
think.
drag in the Cosmodrome.
I think. First person, but like as like the person wins, it goes into like third person. We see both, and like we see like
Mhm,
insane camera panorams
mhm.
and such like
I
that.
know what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that I would really, really want is like, how Halo you could build your own map.
Yeah,
I
the
really want
forge
that.
mode. Yeah,
I need that in Destiny as well. Like everything I
yeah.
want and in every other game, like I just need it in Destiny.
It's just like the little things from other games too.
Hmm. Like
like in-game theater
we always bring it
mode,
back to Destiny because at the end of the day, like they have excellent weapons, they have excellent like drip as
the
well.
fluidity of combat as
Mhm.
well,
Mhm.
like
Indeed.
because, like, because you and Freak do, like, the cinematic stuff for, like, the
Mhm.
builds or, like, other videos, like, you have to have another character, and you have to make sure their
Mhm.
gun's off screen, and you have to
Mhm.
do all these weird mechanics. Why not just have the free cam mode in
Right.
a
And
theater
it's
mode or
so
something, right?
difficult to like go in the free cam mode. It's
Yep.
kind of difficult. Well, it's hard, but it's not. Like it's very rocky because the way I do is I switch my weapons, and I'm also on stasis on my hunter, and then I
You
have to
have to,
like
like, do the
shutter dive. Yeah, and I
yeah.
have to time it perfectly, and sometimes like it takes a long time. Some people can do it like a couple tries, but like for whatever reason it takes me a long time, and a lot of people it would take a long time as well. Sometimes I get so frustrated, I hop on my warlock to do the Nova Bomb thing or
Mhm,
the ruinous effigy thing.
mhm.
And dude, we were actually malding couple of days for he needed some cinematics, and
Yeah.
I couldn't get into any activity because I didn't do the content yet.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was just as annoyed as he is because I know like what it means to like put things out as
Mhm.
soon as possible.
Yep.
um but yeah, it was so moldy, which is why I decided to just do it on my warlock,
Yep.
so that way I could just get it done. And the one thing I really like about the hunter one is that it doesn't show that awkward purple thing.
At the bottom,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I absolutely hate it. Which is why I don't often use my warlock. If I have to,
Warlock.
I will. But it's so much more convenient to use the hunter one because
Yeah.
the most I'll see is a leg. But yeah. Um, Another question: what
Mhm.
genre do you hope makes a comeback?
Like, in just gaming or
Yes.
I don't know. I truly don't, cause like, there's so many just games out there now,
Mm-hmm.
and there's very select few that are, like, actually bad. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
like, AAA games nowadays are just not great. Um, but I don't think any, like, genre needs to come back. I just think, like, overall, like, I feel like now in the space that single player games are just better overall than multiplayer games. They're less predatory, um, less bugs as
Mm-hmm.
well. Like, it's good to play, like, a sit down to play a single player story game. You're not forced to log into it every day to do a
Right.
daily thing, or like you don't have to treat it as a job. Um, uh, but overall, for like genre wise, I kind of wish there was like another game like Cyberpunk, man. Just like couple decades into the future,
Mm-hmm.
that's polished. Like obviously it took years for that game to like actually like make a comeback and be like as polished as it is now. But just like something like that, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanna feel something again. We talk about that all the time too. It's just like, you just wanna play a game to where you feel something again, and I think that'll happen for me when I, like, officially start doing, like, Hollow Knight, like, doing my Hollow Knight playthroughs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I also have, like, Sekiro I need to play through. I need to finish Death Stranding. Um, damn. And, like, one of the I didn't even talk about this game because I haven't logged into it for, like, a week, but Where Winds Meet, I'm not sure if you
Oh, I
saw
heard a
that.
lot about it.
Boy, oh boy. That is the best free game that I've ever played in my entire life.
It's free.
The gacha is only cosmetics, so you don't have to worry about that. Every single ability can be earned just by playing the game. There's only one outlying thing that I don't like, and it's the use of AI.
Gotcha.
That's it. The AI thing is only for voices.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even necessarily like AI. It's basically people submitted their voices and
Mm-hmm.
then they used AI to like change. I'm not sure exactly how all that stuff works, but that that's the only one glaring thing that I don't like. Everything else about the game, that is easily like one of the best free games of the year. Like if you like that like dark fantasy
Mm-hmm.
Chinese, you like Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, you like Wolong Fallen Dynasty, like the Souls like mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
um, like the deflecting window and stuff like that. That game is exactly that, but it's free.
No, I get it.
It's an actual skill issue.
Do you know? Do you
Like,
know? It's I don't know what kind of genre this would be, but I think mine would be like games that were based off of movies, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
like
I'm getting it.
I had a game on my DS, and it was a Pirates of the Caribbean one, and I think it was, I don't think it was Black Pearl. It was Our World's End, probably. I can't remember. It was one of
One
them
of the movies.
Pirates movies. And I liked it a lot, and I 100%ed it. I had no business doing that. I was in third grade. Like, what the hell was I doing? Um, but I 100%ed it, and I would love to see like stuff like that again. And another one, and I know it's so stupid. Like, you know me, I'm a girl. I love my Barbie movies, but Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses game. It was on Game
Oh my
Boy.
god.
Dude, I'm telling you, that was heat. It was heat.
It was
It was
peak.
so peak.
Guys,
Absolutely
come
peak.
on.
And it was based off of a movie. It was based off of a movie.
If
Obviously,
you
it was a
really
little
think
bit
about it,
different.
that's what like all the Lego games are too. Like
Pretty
Lego Star
much.
Wars. Yeah,
Hmm.
just doing the story but in Lego form. Give us more Lego games like that.
Right, but,
Give me
movies.
Lego The Walking Dead or something, you
Like,
know?
do you know how, um, oh, what's that movie? Obviously, we have like a Harry Potter game. Like, we had
Oh yeah.
GBA versions of them.
Hogwarts Legacy,
Yeah.
fantastic game as well. I
Yeah.
wish they would have done DLCs for that or something, but I get it.
Like, imagine, have you ever watched As Above, So Below?
Yes.
That in a game.
No.
But, like, absolutely. Dude, that would be insane. Yes, I would love things like that.
I just don't like horror stuff. I shouldn't say I don't like horror. I just don't like being jump scared every
Hmm.
5 seconds or whatever. It's like,
But
oh,
dude, like, it's just,
we're in the quiet catacombs, and then
hmm
a literal gate to hell. Like,
hmm
no.
it's such a peak movie. Like, it's one of my favorites.
I see why you like Phasmophobia now.
No,
Like,
I really do. I love spooky games. I love horror games. It's a specialty of mine. I really do. Um, but yeah, like I would, or games that are based off of movies. Like, it doesn't
yeah.
have to like have the exact same movie title or anything, but imagine.
I mean, like, think about like Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, right?
Mhm.
They basically have the entire Western
Mhm.
audience in a chokehold. So, like, think
Mhm.
of any like Tarantino film that's came out, turn that into a video game or something, or
Right.
like make that a world. I mean, even look at like uh for example, in
Mhm.
the universe of who's the writer? I can't Stephen King.
Mhm.
Um and then the world of that, turn that stuff into a video game too or something. That'd be insane.
Imagine if Twilight was turned into a video game. I think it is like some sort of video game, but imagine if it was.
You can edit this and you can pan into my face right now. I just want to make out with all the vampires, guys.
Oh, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
turn it into an Otome game, you know.
Pick
My
my own
god, Twilight
ending.
dating sim.
Pick my own ending, but it doesn't end up with Edward. It ends up being by myself because I know better.
Okay.
The fuck?
I'm only a
What
little
do I
bit
have business
depressed,
with?
guys.
What do I have business with vampires, bro? Like, just
You
let me
just want a
be.
good vampire game is what you're saying.
No, I want a good movie game, like
Yeah.
a game that's based off of a movie. But to wrap things up, I have a lightning round for you. So I'm going to
Let it rip.
ask you a bunch of questions, and you just try to answer as fast as you can. If you want to yap, you are more than welcome to. All right, are
Okay.
you ready?
Sure.
Favorite game you played this year?
Oh, hold on. I'll say where wins me. Yeah.
Okay. Least favorite weapon in Destiny 2 right now? Don't you look at me like that. It better not be
Oh
what I think
man.
it is.
Let's whip out Dim. I gotta look what's been in the vault this past year. Da, 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 da. I'm actually gonna rage bait you so hard. Any glaive.
You're banned. You're banned.
I just don't use them a lot. So
Fair enough. I mean, it's very niche.
yep.
Um, one game you're hyped for next year.
Oh god. Off the top of my head, probably Arc Knights Enfield because I'm in the beta for that, and it's phenomenal, and I'm addicted, unfortunately.
Favorite gotcha game?
It has to be Zenless Zone Zero right now. That game is so much better. Like, in terms of, like, free to play for people, that game is like, Wuthering Waves is still very good, but Zenless just gives more pulls. The only issue with that game is HP inflation. They keep just making the bosses harder and whatnot, but I would say Zenless Zone Zero this year.
Hmm. Most wanted Kyber Crystal.
Orange. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did. One game you could replay forever and never get bored.
Probably Cyberpunk.
Fair enough. Favorite vocal stem?
I have like a million. 6, 7.
Oh, are you serious?
No.
One last one.
No. God, dude. I would say probably recently. It's probably that just the troll. Like at Thanksgiving, you come back, it's like, yeah, about 6, 7 plates.
Oh my. Now this one, I have one last one.
Mhm.
Does it still piss you off that someone stole your name on Twitch?
Yes, absolutely. I'm getting trolled actively. I have to be ItsDaveTV underscore. Like,
It's
who
not the
who
same.
decided to make ItsDaveTV and not stream on it? Like a W branding name, bro.
I
What are we
wonder if
doing?
he still exists.
Let's look it up.
Does he?
About to rage bait myself. I go in and like I report that account like every couple of months to be like, yeah, this guy did this shit on purpose. You stole my old branding. You stole my name. Yep, he's still there. 9 followers. Probably all 9 of those are for me.
Probably, because I accidentally rated that guy. Once. Stop.
Wasn't even live.
But yeah, that concludes. I don't think I have any more questions for you. Do you have any for me?
Excuse me. Um. Hmm. I know I yapped a lot, and you probably obviously talk about yourself on like multiples of the podcast. So I'm trying to think of like a unique question.
Oh.
Um. If there was a game you had to main, whether it's for gameplay, whether it's for story, playing with your friends, and even maybe just making cinematic type content or like even edits like that, what would be that other game outside of Destiny 2?
Ooh, that's a good one. Probably Halo.
That's a good pick.
Probably Halo. Probably Halo. But if we're not if it's not non FPS,
Mhm.
Smash Bros and Dead or Alive 3.
Smash would be cool one too, because like you're
Mhm.
about to knock someone out. Cool
Mhm.
cinematic
Mhm.
camera rotation. Yeah.
There's also a lot of fun it's I love to I just love streaming it because like, when you're in VC with the homies and like it's there's slight shit talk. It's a there's clippable
You're
moments.
bad.
You're bad. There's clippable moments. I can't remember what I said, but it was with a buddy of mine. His name is Kron or Chronicle.
Mhm.
Um, he said something about being cold outside. Yeah, it was gonna snow and it was gonna be like below freezing or whatever. And I said, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I don't think it's gonna affect you that much because you don't get out of the house. And he was quiet and he beat the shit out of me. He beat the shit out of me in Smash. Well,
Well,
deserved. It was deserved.
W rage bait.
Hmm. What about you though?
Oh man, I already play variety, so I'm good there.
Fair enough.
Like it just depends on like if any other new games come out because like there's been plenty of gotchas that have come out like this past year that I've wanted to look at, but they just don't interest me because the combat does not look engaging. Like there's been was it Blue Pro Blue Protocol Star Resonance,
Hmm.
DOA in my opinion. Stellasora kind of DOA. Chaos ZR Nightmare is like another one of those turn-based ones like HSR, like Honkai Star Rail.
Hmm.
Like that's why I don't play that game because like even though the cinematics and stuff like that and the music might be great, it's just so damn boring. You press auto
Hmm.
and you let it go.
Now, I have
Um,
one last question for you.
no, you said this is the last one.
This is the last one, I promise.
It's good. It's
So,
good. We
final
could
question.
yap all day, honestly.
We could. We could. But final question though. What's the one thing you want to say to the audience right now? Like what piece of advice you would give?
Oh boy. Um, like in regards to what? Like content or
Just
just
anything, inspirational,
anything?
whatever you want.
Man, I guess this doesn't necessarily apply to content, it applies to anything, maybe just going out, like, on your own, like, starting a business or,
Mhm,
you know, not working a job. Because I didn't even talk about I grew up on a farm, so my dad works for himself, um, and he doesn't quite get why I wanna do this, and I'm just like, "You work for yourself, you don't answer to anybody. I kinda like that too." So
it's kinda the same.
it's obviously two completely different worlds, and I like, whenever I help out on the farm, I'll put pictures in the Discord, I'm like, "Y'all know what this is?" And they're like, "That looks like a train." I'm like, "It's the inside of a combine because something broke, so we gotta fix that." Yeah, I'm very handy, man, so don't ask me to change your oil, though, I already got enough problems on my hands. But I would say, like, if you wanna, like, branch out, like, on your own, whether it's content, whether it's something else, like, associate with people who are also going to, uh that are similarly minded and have also, like, seen a little bit of success in the space too.
Mhm,
Because I obviously at fir like, I was obviously inspired by a lot of people, like, in the beginning, but obviously yourself with, like, the cinematics have inspired me as well. Freak has inspired me as well. Um, there's a bajillion other people in there I could mention too, but, associate with people that aren't gonna, like, make fun of you for doing it. Like,
mhm,
I haven't had to cut off, like, any friends, luckily. Most of my friends are like, "You've been wanting to do this for a while.
mhm.
Like, you didn't, like, hate your job, you just you you didn't like it as much as you probably like doing it now." Like, and you'll probably hear it across the board for any creator, and it's that, like, they've had to cut off their friends because you're gonna be made fun of in group chats. People are
Mhm.
gonna send your stuff so they could roast you, and cool, man, sick.
I'm really blessed that our friend
Eh
group isn't like that.
We'll, like, roast each other,
Yeah,
obviously,
but, like,
but,
at
like,
the
when
end
it
of the
co when
day,
it
we're
in
so
regards to content,
supportive.
yeah, like, when we're like, For some reason, this video didn't get a lot of views," and, like, we'll go through and, like, analyze it and just be like, "Let's
Mhm,
see what's up. Is it hashtags? Is it, like, whatever?" Granted, in my
mhm,
opinion, if you have a video, just post it because TikTok doesn't care
mhm.
when you post. Just
Just do
go
it.
ahead and drop that, John. Like, I'll drop videos at, like, 5 in the morning, I don't care. Um,
Mhm,
but if you wanna branch on your own, like, associate with people that, um, you know, are kind of in the same boat as you or have, like, seen a lot of success because, that'll help you out a lot too. Like, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes in the beginning regardless of what you do. You're gonna be embarrassed, you're gonna experience failure
mhm.
no matter what. So, just make it a learning experience. That's about it.
Thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate you for coming on. You've always
Anytime.
been a huge inspiration to, like, many things that I do, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you for being such a great friend to me
Like,
after all these
once a
years.
month. Once a month, it's like, I have an idea, but, like, we need to, like, figure it out a little bit more. And then I mentioned, like, 3 things, and you're like, "I'll take that one. Here's a $5 Chick-fil-A credit for you, okay?" Like,
I wasn't gonna
I'm
use
like
it. I wasn't gonna use it, so I just gave it to you instead.
"Sick, dude."
You have, like, so much Chick-fil-A points.
I'm waiting for them to give me another free item, bro. I got 600 points waiting. I can get a large fry. That means I can get a sandwich for free and then
Mhm.
get a drink or a mac and cheese or something.
That's how you do
Make
it.
that a meal for, like, $5. Please. One sponsored food thing would be Chick-fil-A for sure.
Before we
Anyway,
before we close things out, where can people find you?
I'm literally It's Dave TV everywhere. ItsDaveTV. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube. Unfortunately, on Twitch, you have to add an underscore after TV to find me there. But if you Google me, you'll be able to find me. I post every single piece of content that I do on TikTok. I just post it there, whether it's gaming, anime, whatever. All posted in the same spot. YouTube, I have a couple different channels. I have my main channel, it's Dave TV. Then I have my Reacts channel, which is mainly for anime. And then I have my playthrough channel, it's Dave TV Plays. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's Dave TV. You can do that as well. It's up to you. Not
Mhm.
going to force you, but if you like Destiny 2, you like variety content, you like some memes, we got all that stuff there.
Thank you again so much, Dave. And to whoever's
Anytime.
watching, thank you so much for watching. Happy gaming.
Follows loving. Follows loving,
Happy
baby.
gaming to everybody, and remember that we always love you in game. Bye.
See ya.